Hello folks, the confirmation many Samsung fans had been looking forward to may have finally come. It seems Samsung will truly go all in on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip for the Galaxy S23 series, with the European variant showing up in a benchmark with the Snapdragon chip inside it instead of the Exynos 2300, which is still in the works even though it doesn't look like it will be used in the Galaxy S23 lineup. And if the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor that powers the Galaxy Fold 4 and the Galaxy Flip 4 is anything to go by, the Snapdragon exclusivity for the Galaxy S23 could be its best feature. As announced by Qualcomm, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 will be made by TSMC's 4nm process, the same one used by the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, and Samsung will not be involved in any part of the manufacturing process. The Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 has shown excellent performance and excellent power efficiency on the Galaxy Fold 4 and Flip 4, and unless Qualcomm messes something up, the same should be true for the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. In particular, we're hoping the power efficiency has actually been upgraded or at least remains the same, because that would make for an excellent user experience on the Galaxy S23 series combined with One UI 5.1 to be exact. The online benchmark reveals that the European Galaxy S23 Ultra has the same motherboard designation, Kalama, as the US variant, which virtually confirms that the phone will hit the shelves in Europe carrying the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Other details revealed by the benchmark include 8GB of RAM, although more RAM options are expected, and Android 13. In fact, the S23 series might even be powered by a highly optimized version of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, possibly boasting better performance. This characteristic could be unique to the 2023 Samsung flagships, which might allow the company to really give its competition a run for its money. If you're wondering, the Galaxy S23 Ultra scores 1,504 and 4,580 points in single-core and multi-core tests respectively. However, we don't recommend putting too much weight on these scores. It should go without saying that these results were achieved on a pre-release Galaxy S23 Ultra, which means that the phone could yield different benchmark scores once it's ready to hit the market. The fact that Samsung isn't going to be the one manufacturing the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 should be the best thing about it. 2021 Snapdragon 888 and Snapdragon 888 Plus and 2022 Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 were all manufactured by Samsung, and none of them could match the efficiency of the TSMC's made Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, which is a good sign. TSMC did a better job, even though it uses a 4nm manufacturing process similar to Samsung, though the exact technical details of the processes are a little different. The Galaxy S23 Ultra with its 5000 mAh battery should especially benefit from the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. A 5000 mAh battery is the biggest we've ever seen on a Galaxy flagship, but this could be the first time it truly gets to shine since the Galaxy S20 series that launched in 2020. But as mentioned above, if Samsung really does decide to use the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for the Galaxy S23 series in every market, it could be the most attractive feature for all three models. And I can't wait to test any of the Galaxy S23 smartphones whenever they launch next year. If all goes well, I might finally ditch my Galaxy S21 Ultra and upgrade to the Galaxy S23 Ultra, although I'm gonna remain a little skeptical until Samsung's next flagship is actually launched. Technically, I've never had any real issues with an Exynos chip, but just knowing there is a better chip being used in some markets rubs me the wrong way, so I'm very excited to see what real-life performance gains on the S23 series. And don't forget, DDR5X and UFS 4.0 are also 50% more power efficient with double the speed as well. Galaxy S23's battery will be really good. Samsung might unveil the Galaxy S23 in early January or the first week of February. Availability details are not publicly known just yet, but the flagship should hit the market relatively soon. Guys, thanks for watching this video. Please share it with your friends. I'll see you in the next one. Good luck to all.